This is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time!
Hello and welcome back to the Loose Nuts Type Bolts podcast.
Hey guys, how you going?
Howdy do.
We're back. We've got Chad here, and we've got a special guest, Mitch.
Mr. Snap-on, Mr.
Snap-on.
Mitch.
G'day, everyone.
See, oh, you can hear
Thanks
him.
for having me, boys.
Hear him good.
Hear him good. That actually works.
Yeah,
Perfect. Is
Yeah.
that good distance?
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, that's
You
all right. It works all right.
Yeah,
I did
this,
click
we're
on the jumper
still
last time.
experimenting with this stuff. Like normally they have them in here, but you can hear all the
You can hear every little movement they
Yeah,
make.
Shuffle.
So,
and I fidget a lot too, so you
Yeah.
use that much.
Oh, so do I. That's what.
Chad's spewing. He's like, "You bastard! You hid this from me."
yeah, we didn't have that last week.
No, I didn't get the flash microphone stand.
No, not at all.
I'm in Brendan's seat this week.
Yeah, that's it. Big dog seat. Brennan's out hunting sausages in Eden.
Yes, he is. It was so weird when he said, "I'm out four-wheel drive and hunting sausage dogs," and I went, "What?"
Hunting sausage.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
ran away.
Yeah.
Little bastards.
So, anyways, I see that Chad's brought in a bunch of,
Chad's brought a bunch of show and tell.
I have bought.
but
a
we're
few
not
things.
recording it tonight because I just haven't figured that out yet. The
Oh, that's
video,
all right.
the video
It's
stuff. Are we actually recording now though?
Yeah, we are. Everything's
Yep,
good.
sweet. We got to check that too.
You plugged it in, so
Well, I was just making sure.
No camera tonight.
no camera.
No camera tonight. No, because I still haven't figured out how to use it properly. So we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh no.
But yeah, all right. So we're here with Mitch. Mitch is our local Snap-on rep.
Yep.
Yeah, Mitch. Hi.
Hey.
What's the first question? Was it? Can you tell us a bit about your background and how you became a Snap-on representative?
In the short version, I'm light vehicle mechanic by trade.
Yep.
Started my apprenticeship in 2002 down in Where at a small little workshop.
I was
Johnny.
2001.
Johnny Moses was also my first Snap-on.
See?
dealer as well.
You see, he's old too.
Yeah.
Moses.
Yeah, Johnny was a legend. Johnny's still kicking around. He's working at Bunnings on the Central Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
At Bunnings on the Central Coast if you go hunting around.
Yeah.
He's my second snap-on rep.
Oh, yeah? Who was your first?
John Sinclair.
Oh, Johnny's a legend too.
He is like the OG snap-on boy.
Yeah,
Or
Johnny's
New South
actually.
Wales,
I caught up with Johnny not last weekend, the weekend before. Snap-on had a mid-year conference.
Yep.
And had a beer with Johnny. Johnny sold his business 18 months ago, 2 years ago now.
Yep.
And he was that good that Snap-on's actually employed him back within the business as a he's an employee, part-time employee, but as kind of a subby that's jumping out on new franchisees' trucks to give him a bit, the ones that are struggling a little bit, to give him a bit of a guide and a bit of
Yeah,
experience.
that's
When's he on
awesome.
your truck?
Hey?
When's he on your truck?
Mitch don't need that.
Johnny,
No, he
Johnny-
don't.
Hey,
If he
always
comes
learning.
along
Yeah,
and
that's
give me
it.
a yell, I'd love to catch
Johnny,
up.
Yeah.
Johnny can jump on either of my trucks.
Yeah,
anytime.
that's it. Help the two boys out.
Well,
Yeah, so I started my apprenticeship, done that, finished my apprenticeship, and I went and actually cleaned toilets at Hamilton Island. I got sick of working on cars,
No.
so I've become a public area cleaner.
why
at Hamilton
not?
Island.
Free
That's
accommodation.
all right.
Lovely.
I've done that for 12 months. That was
Oh,
really
that would have
cool.
been a good 12 months up there.
That was obviously
was.
before family and
That was
Yeah.
that was before family. I
Yep.
was over 18, and it was a good time. It was like a holiday every day,
yeah,
and people would come in. They'd be there for a week, and then they'd go away again. And
you meet new
revolve.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was good. It was a good experience.
yeah, nice.
And then after that, kind of come back and joined a big brand on the Central Coast and worked at 3 or 4 or 5 different stores.
Yep.
Went down to
They-
Canberra. Hey?
Spin and spanners or like
I started as assistant manager, store manager, and then I went down to Canberra and looked after 13 stores as a regional manager.
yeah, okay.
That was to try and get a crack to get a job in New South Wales, like closer to home. At
Yep.
that point in time, we had Dave and Savannah, and Amanda come down. She hates the cold. She come down to Canberra, and I think she spent 2 nights there.
And then
nah.
left.
And they'd rented us a place. Like we had a 12-month contract
Yeah, right.
on this rental place, and the kids are walking around like little penguins and stuff. And she hated the cold. So I think it was on a Monday night. I drove her home, then I drove straight back and started working. I'd actually just go down there Monday to Friday
Yeah,
and then
right.
come back
for the
on
12
weekend.
months that we
Yep.
were committed
Wow,
to.
that's rough.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
You do
that's
these
you,
things, right?
you got to do what you do.
And the experience was unreal. Like
Yeah.
it was next to none. So anyway, that didn't work out within getting a spot down to within New South Wales and close to home.
Yeah.
So I got over the automotive industry and I went and joined Stratco. And
Oh, like
patios and
Yeah.
that type of stuff. And
Yeah.
small business development manager there, and was just bringing in different bits and pieces and doing different stuff there. And a recruiter I knew mentioned that there was a franchise, was sales development manager for Snap-on Tools.
Yeah.
For training and coaching franchisees. And I jumped on that, done that for 2 years, and I was really fortunate. I was able to see what people done really well
Yeah.
and what people done not so well, and then kind of make me own.
And
thing
that's
out of
actually a
that.
really good transition into becoming a franchisee yourself, because you actually get to, you get trained by Snap-on on what is good and bad, and then you can see what's good and bad, what people do, so that you've got the extended period. So oh, let's not do that. Let's do this. That's a really good way to get into it.
Yeah, Dan, it is.
Yeah.
It's really good, and it's a heads up.
Oh, absolutely.
It was a little bit of a cheap look, really.
How long have you had your trucks for now? Or truck?
The
Truck was
the
first.
first truck I bought off Clarkey. That was we're in our
You've got to be close.
we're in our 7th year now.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
We're in our 7th year, and we started our second run. My other fella Mitch, you guys know Will.
Yeah.
My other
Yep.
fella Mitch, he runs that one for me. We started that last September.
Yeah, we haven't met. Oh,
No, I don't think.
he's
Oh, we
Will,
have
met
met
Mitch.
Will. Yeah, Mitch. Yeah, Mitch has
was on
come
the-
down a couple of times
Yeah.
with Will when
Mitch
he
was
first
on
started out, I think.
Yeah, for about 3 months.
Yeah.
We had 3 of us in one truck.
Jeez.
We were skiing a couple
I was
times.
going to say, who's skiing?
Yeah.
I ski.
Who got the middle seat? You.
I never asked the boys to do anything. I'm not prepared to do myself.
It's all right, boys. I'll be gentle.
Yeah. Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, the rest is kind of history. We're just kicking
Yeah.
along and looking for more opportunities. And
Absolutely.
Will's looking to buy a franchise in the future. So
Yeah,
we're
right.
looking for one to him to buy, and he can build that up. And
Yeah, not
take
in
it
your
on
area,
at
though.
once.
Get out of my area.
Yeah, Tugger is me bread and butter. That's
Yeah, that's
I'm,
it.
I'm real passionate about that. So we're looking at another area next year, and
Yeah, nice.
some opportunities for Will.
Yeah, right.
I've only ever been molested by 3 Snap-on reps, which was Moses, Sano, and you.
Yeah, well, when Mitch molests you, he doesn't really molest you.
No,
though. He just
he
sort of
doesn't.
caresses you and crashes into the decision
He
you want
does.
to make anyway.
He does.
You can use any word you want to describe
Yeah.
it, but when you're smiling, is it really molesting?
Yeah.
Come on.
You-
come
you
on,
walk-
really
you
sells
gotta,
itself, doesn't it?
you gotta
You
remember.
cannot walk on the truck and not walk off.
If
without
you
Yeah.
at
if
least
you if
something.
you've listened to all of these,
Well, you
you
can.
know that
It's
I try
fucking
to
hard.
hide my spendings. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
how did you feel when you walk off the truck empty-handed, just devastated, just like
You want to talk
Yeah.
about something I did that I didn't know I did?
Oh, fuck.
A Temu delivery rocked up at my house today.
Oh, what'd you buy?
Stuff?
Was it like,
you
I
not
don't know.
click the other address?
No, well,
Send it to.
I don't. So I think
I think yours might have been a drunk purchase.
this was on Sienna's 18th. I
Oh,
must have done it
fucking
when I was
God.
laying around the
Do you
bathroom. I was-
remember Timu being open on your phone at some stage?
Oh shit! And then apparently I was saying to Alex's mum on that night, I'm in so much trouble.
Oh.
And she's like, "What? She's fine. Like, you haven't done anything wrong." And I'm,
You have
and then the
no
next morning I'm like, "Why was I in trouble? What have I done?"
You
And
got
then
your
this rocks
Temu
up
cart,
today.
And the Timu cart's empty, and you're like, oh.
No, my Temu cart's never empty, but it rocks up today, and then I just get a photo from Alex going, "What's this?" And I'm like,
I actually don't know.
"Oh shit!"
Can I explain that in person?
Yeah. She opened it all, and I was like, "Oh, I
Oh,
don't remember any of that, but okay."
is it anything useful?
I don't like it. Just
Oh, I thought she opened it. She didn't
yeah, she
open
did.
it. Open
Open,
it
she
fully,
opened
fully.
it. Opened it. There's a couple of things in there that I probably shouldn't mention.
Oh, extra activity stuff. No?
no, yes, extra activity stuff, but yeah,
Saturday curriculum.
Yeah.
no. Well,
Don't play anything through this
I'm not gonna
podcast.
play. I'm not playing anything.
You're on your phone. I'm
So they were-
concerned.
I'm not
So they were
playing.
wants, not needs.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Don't open your messages with Alex. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear some video stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
see?
pretty cool. Huh?
Yeah, see, that's
Do you want to?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You already showed me that photo. I get it.
yeah.
Yes.
So, anyways, you guys miss out. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about. Yeah, you have to sign up to a Patreon for that one.
So yeah, we decided that today's just going to be tool time, really. Like
Tool
a
time.
bit of shit here and there because why not?
Yeah.
We got you here. You can tell us a lot of things. Have you got a question?
Yeah.
Pick your best one. Get ready, Mitch.
All right.
Hard hitting questions.
I was meant to send these.
So I've actually got my own personal question
Ooh.
to start off with.
Personal.
Yeah, it's
Personal.
not that personal.
Okay.
How annoying was I when I was walking the truck and asked about tools you had no idea about?
I wouldn't call it annoying, Dan. And I make a really big effort of trying to not to follow
Yeah.
the Snap-on America and
Yeah,
UK's pages
Yeah.
because they release a tool.
They release a tool.
We are getting better at it.
Yeah.
Globally, they release a tool we might not see for 18 months.
Yeah.
So as a franchisee, I don't want to get too excited
No,
about it and try and pre-sell these stuff and then when's it coming?
It's
don't
insane.
When
Insanely
I've got it,
frustrating.
Don't know. So not annoying, but
No.
it happens. It's not just you.
Oh,
It-
yeah.
It happens a lot. And the way social media is now, you can't escape that. It
No.
just-
Yeah, exactly.
No,
it's
it's-
But we
it's
are
not like
getting-
it used to be where like new tools are coming, you're like, well, just keep those a secret. And
Yeah.
now it's straight out on
Yeah,
whatever
that's it.
media platform it is.
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
And then you're like, guys are like asking you, can you get this? And you're like, well, I was gonna say that.
Well-
like, next year.
It's quite funny. So a torch that I saw when I was at Hilton's
Yep.
literally just came out on your truck like, I don't know, like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was at Hilton. That's like nearly 4 years ago now. So it just come out to Australia now. That is crazy.
torch.
Yeah.
What torch is that one?
Oh, it's, like the original, bifold torch with like the light and you got the blade light and then you turn it around, you got the spotlight.
Yeah.
So it's a bigger version. It's heaps bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's got like
Magnetic.
lights on stuff on front and back and everywhere.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But the US had it years ago.
Yeah.
It's only just came out to Australia, it looks like.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely. There's been a couple of different versions of that particular one. So
Yeah.
on one hand, it's actually pretty cool too because you
Yeah.
don't always get version 1 where they go, oh, we've got to change that bit. The battery life's
Yeah.
a bit better. You don't really need to have gazillion lumens. We're happy to just
Yeah.
cut that back a bit for the battery lasts a bit longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Fresh.
The fresh tattoo.
Yeah. Fresh tattoo behind the ear, and I'm thinking, why is my ear hurting?
Is it the other one itchy?
yeah. I got another good tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got your mum on my bum.
What's she look like?
What do you want me to show you?
He has to pull his pants all the way down as
Lucky
well.
The camera's not here.
Oh, it literally says your mum on your bum.
He came into came into the workshop this morning and goes, I got your mum on my bum. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, started pulling his pants down. I'm like, oh my God, you got a tattoo last night.
yes. Yes, I did.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
that's a
mum.
good one.
Yeah. And Hato this morning, like
Shout
I
out to
literally.
Hato.
Literally walked up to him and I said, do I smell? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, do I smell? And I'm like, he's like, no. I'm like, because I've still got your mum on me. And he went, what? And then I showed him and he's like, oh my God.
You idiot.
You didn't. You did.
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't do your name like everyone
Nah.
does.
Yeah,
You know.
your mum's pretty funny.
Yeah, your mum.
Your mum.
I suppose that's actually totally you as well because this workshop is nothing but your mum jokes.
100%.
It's constant.
100%.
I feel like I'm back at high school.
Yes.
If
Yes.
out of your mum jokes that get thrown around.
Yes. There was one question that I was going to ask, but now I've forgotten it. So
No,
if you got
forgot
another
it.
one.
No, I'm just going to read off this one. Going off the bit of paper here. So, what set of Snap-on tools? What set us up apart from other? Oh, sorry. What sets Snap-on tools apart from other brands in the market?
Well,
I know the answer, sort of.
yeah, I guess what you got to. That's a really broad question.
Yeah, it's a
Dan.
very broad.
I
Yeah,
think the answer
So-
to that is it's the best that Australia's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because
You
we
got-
don't get, in the US has got a lot of different tools.
yeah,
You got to go to the heart of it, right? The heart of it, Snap-on tools, is hand tools.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they're the same. Doesn't matter what country you're in, right? They're the same.
yeah,
So what sets Snap-on apart? The manufacturing process
yeah. Absolutely.
has barely changed. The pride and the passion that they take through
Yeah,
in the whole thing. Like Nick Pinchuk, the top of the top, he's a top dog over in the US. He's so passionate about the brand. Everyone thought he'd retire after Snap-on hit 100 years and still kicking along.
Yeah,
They're
right.
about
Well, you
100 and 607 now.
yeah. Basically, you got to be a pretty good tool brand to hit 100 plus years of being in the industry.
And they've still got 13 manufacturing sites in the USA
Yeah.
that
I
manufactures
saw
hand
those.
tools. And
You sent those videos through, and I was watching them, and I really enjoyed watching those videos and how the stuff's made. The only thing I was a
crazy.
little bit disappointed about is that when they did the sockets, they didn't show me how to make a 10mm socket.
That's a trade secret.
Oh,
you know.
what's this?
have you seen that on the truck before? Another thing's at your question, right? So hand tools, that's our bread
Yeah.
and butter. That's our
That's the
main
best
tools.
thing.
You
Yeah.
look at like, when they did the 100th anniversary, they put out a video of all the old original tools and all the videos and everything on how they were made and what footage they had from back then. And it is 100% hand tools.
Yeah.
There's nothing, no pneumatics, no nothing. It's all hand tool.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 manufacturing sites that only do hand tools. That's
Yeah.
all they do.
Yeah.
There's one just for screwdrivers, then there's another one for extensions and sockets, et cetera, et cetera.
There's 2 things that sold me. There's a Flank Drive Plus.
Yeah, Flank Drive
If you
Plus.
don't have a set of Flank Drive Plus spanners in your toolbox, you're
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
And the screwdrivers. I couldn't believe just that simple test. Like Johnny come up, he has a press piece of flat steel that you
Yeah.
fit 2 screwdrivers in. He gives you the biggest handle Stanley you can think of and get hold of it. And
Yeah.
he uses the little snap-on one and he can twist that Stanley out of your hand. You can't hold onto it.
Yeah,
And they've even got better ones
incredible.
now. Diamond tip.
It's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Well,
The
just the
diamond tip.
grip, just the handle.
Diamond
And that
tip
was
is the best
before
screwdriver.
rubber inserts or anything, because that's the old plastic square handle they came up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just next level.
Yeah, we do a lot of those demos as well, and like we only I teach my guys we don't like bagging out other competitors.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
their,
yeah,
that's their
100%.
market. So,
Yeah.
but we've got Blue Point, right? So Blue Point is our lower tier and helps me compete with the likes of everyone else, really.
Yeah, and that they do a lot of the
Yeah,
Euro stuff. So you've got your Blue Point, and then you've got your Euro version of all your tools.
Yeah,
is
so
that right?
we used to. Yeah, we used to. So
Yeah.
Euro was kind of they done a Snap-on Euro tools, and it was
Cool.
a cheaper product that they brought to the market. The
Yeah.
spanners, if you remember the spanners,
Yep.
they actually fit in your hand really, really well, and they were a lot thinner.
Yeah, yeah, a
than
lot.
the traditional spanner.
And
the
they
Euros.
weren't polished, were they? They were like a
matte finish type.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a set of those
I've
Blue
got a
Point
s-
ones.
I've got a set
Euro,
of- I've got a
Euro,
set
or
of
you've got the
Snap-on.
Blue Point ones after
Oh,
the Euro.
yeah, after the
I've
Euro.
got the Snap-on ones.
Yeah, the Snap-on Euro tools.
Yeah,
It was a
right.
whole range, but then Blue Point kind of
Oh,
overcame
Blue,
that.
yeah, because Blue Point is the entry level version to Snap-on. It's what most apprentices buy when they get because it's. And the best thing is with Snap-on, it's so convenient. You guys turn up at the workshop every single week. Basically, if you're a good player, if you're a good owner, you'll turn up every single week. Well, some places, other places, you obviously if they're really away, you don't. Depends how much money people spend and how much people are interested.
Yeah, oh, you know what? It doesn't even come down to what
Yeah.
people spend anymore. Like,
Yeah, it's-
we're a bit fortunate now with the structure we've got. Like, we've got 3 of us between the 2
Yeah.
trucks. When I was by myself, if your kids have got something on, you just can't go to work. Obviously,
Yeah.
you've got to do what you got to do.
I should have brought my.
I got something to look at.
I should have brought one of my old spanners in.
Yeah,
That's the oldest ratchet. What we've done, guys, is I've just shared around on all Snap-on hand tools when we manufacture them.
It's a date code.
It's stamped with a date code, and we've got a date code sheet, and we've got them on each of the trucks.
yeah,
And,
cool. So
I
you can
think
see how old a tool is when they bring it in for something.
100%. Sometimes the date codes are a bit harder to find. I think Chad's looking for it there.
I'm looking for it there.
We
It
have
should
a
be
it is, just in the middle there. So
Oh,
between
yeah,
nine
right.
and
between
nine,
that. Oh yeah,
It's kind of reverse 6.
yeah, right.
So
That's cool.
that's the oldest ratchet that I've actually traded in the past. I
Yeah,
think
right.
when I counted the teeth, that one's got 16 teeth.
Oh, so she's a big clunker.
Oh, she's 1976.
1976, yeah, right.
Wow.
I don't know why you
what's-
trade
do you
that
know
in.
what's
That'd be
really
awesome
cool?
to keep.
I gave him
That's
that much
cool.
money back for that because I wanted that.
Yeah, that's
But
how
do
you
know
would have
what's-
said, I want this ratchet.
So to your question is, why is Snap-on stand out for best? So that ratchet, we've just proven, it's got a date stamp in the middle there. Just to your back now. Date stamp in the middle there, like a 6.
Yeah.
That's 6.
1970.
76.
Just, do you agree that looks like that 6 there?
Yep.
1976.
Yeah, right.
We still do a ratchet repair kit for that.
That's like, is that the same amount of
awesome.
teeth? Or could you mod it and put a
No,
new
you,
ratchet?
you can't mod it, so
Can't
that's
mod
why
it.
there's traded him in. Because
Yeah,
we
right.
went 16 teeth, they went 36,
Yeah.
now up to 80.
Yeah.
In the US, we
pure
just brought out 100.
Teeth. The 80 teeth.
The
now.
new ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look at the
They'd be
difference. Like,
funnels.
They're awesome.
That's
That's the only
82.
ratchet I use.
Yeah.
I've replaced every single one of my ratchets with a snap-on
on.
ratchet
The microphone test.
on the front of it.
That
If
is
that-
such a sweet
I
sound.
tell you what, if any mechanic's almost got a hard on then, we know why.
You can pass it again.
That is,
That's so cool.
it's one of the. That's why I had all Blue Point stuff when I first started, and eventually when I had more money, I upgraded to Snap-on ratchets because it's just such an improvement and it makes your life so much easier.
yeah.
And
And if you never lose it,
yeah, it's warranty for life.
you're not paying for it again.
Yeah.
I think I heard you in a previous podcast, you're talking about Johnny saw one of your spanners at the
Yeah,
chroma
it's a
chipped off.
13 mil spanner, just the corner of the chrome is missing. That would be 30 odd years later. He goes, oh, give it, I'll swap it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
See, and that's another reason why, you know, Snap-on's probably the superior.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you come around to the shop every week. every week you're at the shop. Every Wednesday, we know that Snap-on's coming. We either run, hide, or jump on the truck. One of the two.
Oh, if you're running hard, you're a bit of a dog. Pay your bills.
But like, you know, you don't get any other reps. You get
No.
a couple of little guys here and
Yeah.
there come around, but you know, they're not coming around going, "Oh, do you need anything fixed? Is there any, you know, is anything
No.
broken?" You need,
Nah,
like, you
'cause
know,
the only
We're
other
just
rep-
there just to sell things.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
other rep comes around, the tools run out of warranty after 12 months nearly.
correct. And then
You got
a
to
few-
chase them for warranty, and then it takes 6 months. You're like, dude, this is
a
ridiculous.
few other reps are pretty ordinary, but
Yeah, but I say it
but
depends.
we will talk you up here, Mitch, and
but
say
that-
you
but
guys.
that's the other thing a lot of people don't really think of, right? So Snap-on's a massive brand, yeah.
No, it's monumental.
But being a franchise system, they have 3,500 worldwide individuals that buy into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So my business, your Toolman, you've mentioned that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I'm a small family business.
yeah, that's it. You're a small family
Yeah.
business
Yeah,
that franchises to a massive.
So we've got the 2 trucks. We've got Will and Mitch, and they're extraordinary what they do. For the amount of information they've learned from customers and from over the short period of time, they're doing really, really well. But the main thing we want to do is we want to see everybody every day. As
Yeah.
long as we see everybody every day, we're doing the right thing. You get in front of customers, and it's all about customer service.
Yeah,
right? If you have a problem, just because I've replaced that ratchet under warranty because the chrome's chipped or something, or I've done a head on it, Snap-on don't automatically say yes, that's no worries, but we say yes, that's all right, and then we take that up with Snap-on.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
So
kind
you
of-
actually fight the battle for the
Yeah,
customer.
you're dealing with our business,
Yeah.
and it's our decision what we want to do. If Snap-on say no, that's cool.
So
I'm
at the end
happy
of the
to-
day, you're out of pocket.
Yeah,
Well, we could be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Snap-on's really good in the back of that.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's very few situations. I think I've done it before when a jack ram has gone outside of its warranty period. It's a great customer. Say it's 3 years old, it's only come with 2 years warranty.
Yeah.
Just replace it.
Yeah.
So be it. It's just
Then
it's a
you're
cost of
you're
doing
into
business.
that category where you cut the customers 5-10 years you've been dealing with a customer, how many thousands of dollars they spent.
yeah,
It's a loyalty
What's a
thing.
couple
isn't it?
$100 for a seal
Yeah.
kit or something, or $500 for a new piston or a ram or for a jack or something like that. Yeah, just throw it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Be
100%.
done with it. Yeah.
And there's no question asked. I was just fitting a ram to a customer's jack today, and it was out of warranty, but we've still sorted it out.
Yeah.
yeah. That's it. It all depends how they
that's
come to you
customer
as well with the
service.
issues as well. If they come to you with attitude and stuff, you're like, oh mate, it's 2 years old. Sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where they come and say, hey man, I know this is probably old, but what can we do?
But you know
So you can-
what's really cool? 2 years old, so it's say it's an
Yeah.
$850 jack. For $330, they can send away, get a flat rate repair, and it'll come back like a new one.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
that's-
need,
yeah.
I need to do that with my beast. I got the package Johnny looked after. He did the 2-ton stands, the blue ones.
2.8 ton jack with the 3 ton stands, the blue ones.
Yeah, the blue ones. Yeah. So the 2 stands and the jack, the beast it's called. Yeah.
The
it's-
beast.
I don't have no idea when that was. I think it was my first daughter was like 2. She's 20 now, so it'll be 18 years ago. And it's still going strong. Yeah, it's sweating horsepower, but
Still lifts. It still
it's
lifts.
still fine. So yeah, it's the gear is just next level. It's,
Yeah.
you can't
No, you
can't duplicate it.
I doing my apprentice, and we've mentioned this before. Going through my apprenticeship, I used a lot of my dad worked in a pawn shop at that point, so I got a lot of
Porn, let's etiquette here.
okay pawn.
PAWN.
And yes,
Yes.
yes, correct.
Porn.
What
I thought you used to work at Wong Bearings and he used to go next door.
that
If
was
anyone in
on
the area knows what it is.
lunchtime.
That was
at
lunchtime.
TAFE days.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Just gotta get some bearings.
But I got my first set of snap-on spanners through my dad at the Hock shop. There we go.
The Hock shop.
Shop.
That hawk dude spit on that thing.
But yeah, they were the Euro ones, and that's what I was just trying to find because I was actually interested to see if there was a date stamp.
It's in
on
your
them.
giant bucket of spanners over there,
it's somewhere.
probably.
It's somewhere over
I
there. Yes.
believe
Yeah.
you disrespect your snap-on tools.
No, they
like
were in
that.
the other toolbox, but then Hato took that other toolbox. and
gave it to
everything-
him.
Yeah, well, then everything got put in a bucket.
But you didn't clean it out for him. You said he
I
can
didn't-
have this
He
toolbox.
cleaned it out. He put it all in a bucket.
It's like Timu Corner needs adjusting as well.
Who that?
Is that a big giant oaf?
Oh, it is too.
Oh, look at him come in. He heard his.
It's your mum.
What are you doing? Oh, he's broken something.
No.
He's come in to get the snap-on
It's snap on
Zeus.
scandal. Oh, where are you off
Perfect
to?
time.
Working on his brother's car, brother-in-law's car.
Make sure you lock that door.
At least there's no pneumatic tool. Oh,
Wow.
Door's
Closed.
shut.
at least there's no pneumatic tools going tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's, yeah.
Is
Let's
the
do
air
it.
compressor off?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
I've got a list down. I was organised.
You
this
did. You
afternoon.
set everything up.
Set everything
I was
up,
busy at wheel lining drift cars.
turned everything off, brought
Again.
the cars in, shut the door, and then
back.
sat down and went,
No, different one.
yeah, what do I do? Yeah.
The
Is
third
that
drift car.
just drift cars? Wheel line drift cars is just like zero toe, all the caster you can give it,
Yeah.
and all the neg you can give it.
Yeah, well, basically, the boys have been asking for a bit of, they're asking for a toe out as well in the front of them.
Yeah, that will help in turns
Yeah.
because your inside wheel turns further.
Yeah, that's it. So they're
drags the
asking
front
for
wheel.
about 3 degrees toe out so far in all of them.
It's not like you need straight lines to build.
Nah,
these.
that's it. And
They're
yeah,
always
they're,
sideways.
they're all running 4.5 degrees plus camber.
Yeah.
You've done like 4 drift cars this
So
week.
I did 3 drift cars and 1 Aristo,
Yeah, okay.
which was just a daily car,
Which could be a drift car.
which
Yeah,
could be
which could
very
be.
easily a
Everything
drift
can
car.
be a drift
Yeah.
car.
Risto, usually only good for taking a motor out of it, but he's driving around in it. So
Good on
Looked
you.
alright though.
factory twin turbo 2J, pretty cool bit of gear,
Very good.
but don't know why Toyota
Wheels.
never brought it out to Australia. Oh, Australians wouldn't like that, would they? No one would like that other than Japan.
World's best
Dum-dums.
six-cylinder. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Toyota sometimes. No, I reckon it's the second best. The first one is the 1H.
Oh, HDT.
Yeah,
you hear that?
HDT.
Was that you?
No, I heard that, but it wasn't me.
I did
Was that
hear
your phone?
No, my phone's on silent.
It wasn't me. Might have been me.
Uh-oh.
It was me. It's my shout.
Yes, thank you. All right, well, we've got another question here. Oh,
That chair needs a service.
that chair needs to be thrown out. Hato won't let me get rid of it. I said,
You
I'll
got
buy
chairs on Timo?
I'll buy you a new chair. And he goes, no, I
Next
like
week.
this one. I like this one. And like, as you can see, we've all got new chairs and he's still sitting in that thing. So,
Yeah, I'll grab another one, man. Thank you.
you want anything?
Good, thanks.
You all good?
do you call him Dad or Chad?
Chad.
Sound like Dad.
I'm old enough, so.
Oh, you know what I should get on the other cheek?
What?
Yeah, Dad.
Your dad.
So, that's all, there's been some dad jokes
I've
in
got
here
your
too.
dad on my ass.
All right. What are the most popular tools amongst young customers, and why do you think they're so popular? Yeah, there's got you.
No, I reckon it's actually come up on one of your first podcasts or second podcasts. One of the most popular tools would be our little pocket orange screwdriver.
Oh, it's the best.
Ah, yep. There you go.
You got a pocket pry
You know
wire?
what they need? I'll tell you now, and you'll come out with this. Those things need just a single LED in the back. So you can just go, you can use it, then you can go, oh yeah. And then away you go.
There was
Right.
one designed at one stage, and it was meant to light up the globe in the middle of the
Oh, yeah.
handle.
Yeah, okay.
I was never able to get it to work. I couldn't work it out. Not by tried battery to that. Nah, couldn't get anything. But yeah, that would be really handy.
Yeah,
wouldn't
just in the back, they just need a single LED. It doesn't need to like be a million lumens. It just needs enough to just throw a bit of light.
Then we have
Yeah.
to put a magnet on it, but
I'm
we put
pretty
magnets
sure-
on every light so we can keep selling it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I bought one of them off Moses once upon a time. And
I've
you
had
know,
about 20 of them.
yeah, now that I'm looking at it, do they come in other colours?
No, those ones don't.
Mate, if it ain't
Those
orange,
ones
it's
don't.
lemon.
But you know what
Mr. KDM over here.
the biggest thing with the little pocket screwdriver is, right? You get some people that might say, oh, they're garbage or rubbish. It comes down to the expectation.
It's not a pry bar, guys.
Correct.
It literally says on there, do not use it as a pry bar. They
exactly.
sell pocket pry bars if you
Warning.
want to buy one.
Warning, not a pry bar, chisel, or punch.
So you get the customer coming in and they go, oh,
Only
mate,
ever
this is-
used
this
as
is
a pry
crap.
bar. Chisel or punch.
But half of the shaft's gone inside of the handle. It's
Yeah,
only
and
half
you're
of it left. I'm like,
I haven't hit the back of it with anything.
What's this
Hard.
dent on the back?
I didn't even look that far when the shaft's half gone. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or it snapped. I'm like, yeah, cool. Just show me the flat blade screw that you're using that you snapped that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Snapped
Trying,
here.
yeah, how are you trying to get it?
But
Seriously,
by far,
if
that would be the most popular tool. If you got one of them
Oh,
in your
yeah.
pocket, and we use look,
Everybody
you
has them.
use them for this and that, but for
Key-
$7.90
keys.
or $8, whatever that
Keys
is,
are
you
the
break
best.
one after 12
Can you
months.
open that third drawer there? Yeah, let's see that box. Yep, grab that box.
Is this the
Oh yeah, they're cool.
pocket pry bar?
They're cute.
They're cute. They are cute, but like these are.
Do you you have the pocket pry bars yet?
They're cute.
You do pocket pry bars. Yeah, good on you.
But
They're not purple though.
what?
And they come
Yeah,
out, well,
they
this
make
colour
it.
orange.
What?
Cute,
Wait,
eh?
whoa.
Those little ones. How little's that shaft?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Do they come in different colours, you say?
No,
They
no,
do,
no.
but what they don't come in is purple. And they got a straight and angled one too. So that's something newish on the truck.
Yeah,
They've been
it's-
there for about 6 months in
yeah.
Australia.
I haven't seen them. I would.
Oh,
I just-
mate, you got to open your eyes. When you go straight in the back of Will's truck, up the top on the door, there's green, orange.
Yeah.
There's
Ooh.
honestly about 40 of them.
I really love the magnetic one you got. The one the straight blade with magnet on the end of it, but fuck, it gets annoying when you. they're the
But no,
big-
you know what? You can have them too, because then you'll use them around you, and the rest of the boys will buy one next week when they're on the truck anyway.
yeah, you have to give
alright.
one to your co-host.
And
When
what
he
are they?
said,
So
guys,
there's
when
a
he
s-
says I can have them too, he's actually putting it on my tab.
Nah, negative. you hear it.
You have to give one to your co-host, though. That's the only problem.
Okay. You want the straight one?
Whatever. I
You're
don't
not
care.
getting the bent one.
Or one.
And lifetime warranty because it's a pry bar.
Sweet.
Lifetime warranty because it's a pry bar.
Yep.
Hey, mini pry bars.
It doesn't say striking pry bar.
No, you can't
it's a
hit it with a
pry
hammer.
It actually does. There's actually a picture. It says with a hammer. With a
Crossing
line
it.
through it.
Yeah, don't hit it.
I was going to say, it doesn't actually say anything. So, did you fix your car, Hato? Yeah.
Oh, how you go?
Oh,
Oh, again.
yeah.
You love relearning idols this week.
So, when you come back on the show, like we do what was it, a review, 12-month
To 12, yeah, tour review.
You're going to turn around and say, these are now your best sellers, aren't you?
We've been selling them for about 6 months now, and
It'd be coming up close to it, wouldn't it? Because you'd be people breaking those and be like, buy this one now.
well, that's really good as well. Like Snap-on teaches. Like when we go as a franchisee, you go
Yeah.
you go to America, do 2 weeks of training.
Yeah.
They'll teach you. Customer comes back with a flat blade screwdriver. Could be a big one, and it's snapped well and truly. It hasn't been done by a screw. They've either
Yeah.
used it to,
But to be honest, I've never slapped a flat blade screwdriver ever.
or even a Phillips one, and it's lined up to actually. How many times will you use a Phillips one to line up a hole to put a bolt through? And they go. Right. So,
All the time.
and we see it regularly.
Yeah.
But
Who does that?
And they're the best for it. That's why I got some flag ones because they got a bump cap and stuff.
Yes, correct.
they are good with the striking.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Actually, a really good screwdriver as well if you work on Japanese cars
Yeah.
because different JIS.
There you go.
Snap-on doesn't do that
They don't.
because they're an American company.
But you're
They
wearing
use standard.
with the diamond tip.
The diamond tip is actually a go-to screwdriver, and I would tell everybody just get diamond tip Phillips heads because they're better, in my opinion.
Yeah. They are.
Well, you're saying about Japanese cars, but I'm seeing at the moment, we're just seeing more and more American stuff over here.
Yeah,
Like even the Ford Everest, I had a brand new Ford
Yeah.
Everest come in today.
on the left-hand side, bonnet release,
I'm trying to pop the bonnet. And I'm like, where
left-hand side,
the on the left hand side? I'm like, are you kidding me?
same as next gen Ranger, and on the next gen Ford, those two, I don't know if it's all of them, but those two Fords, you hop in the little illumination for the open door, left-hand door's open, and your driver's door's open.
Uh-huh.
So the light's left-hand drive, but the actual picture down the bottom is the driver's door's open, but
Yeah.
the actual light is set up to be like a left-hand
they
drive car.
need to swap those wires over.
Frustrating.
My stereo does that in the car.
Yeah.
It must be from Europe or something because it's set up so when you open the door, the interior light comes on. It shows you a picture of the car. And
Yeah.
the door's open. Wait a minute.
How do you do that?
But I think it's just a generic picture because obviously the LED screen shows the right doors, the driver's door's open, but
So I have to ask, wouldn't a pocket torch be one of your best sellers?
Torches in general
yeah.
are
Torches,
best sellers.
yeah, well,
but
everyone likes to see.
everyone loves to see, and they got magnets on them. They
Most important thing as a mechanic, if you don't have a torch, it kicks off in the head.
Like you probably heard, I did buy a Milwaukee torch a little while
That's
ago.
all right.
No, but it was just it's the main reason I bought it for is we're now doing like video service videos.
Yep.
And
It's
we
got a
needed
laser
something
pointer on
to
it.
like point at things. This had a laser in it. It's cool, but that's
You
about
never
it.
find the laser.
Like once you find the laser because it doesn't actually where you point it doesn't actually point. Yeah. So
Yeah, we only do one torch with a laser, but it takes our little batteries, and you don't use our power tools. So
Ooh,
Snap.
that was tough.
that
Well,
was-
But that's okay.
Brendan actually
but
does.
you know what? Yeah, Brando does. You know what does? But
that's why
okay.
Brendan's his
But
favourite.
that's okay. Once you've, I wouldn't say I've got any favourites.
No, no.
But once you've got a particular, we find that with our power tools, and that's
Yeah.
why I say when you asked earlier what sets us apart from everybody else, that's why we solely look
Hand
after our
tools.
hand tools. Because
Yeah.
if we got hand tools, once someone does get into a range, if they have our batteries,
Yeah.
we generally
Absolutely,
our
keep 'em,
customer.
yeah.
But once you've got a customer, if you've got Milwaukee batteries and you've got that, to
So-
change over to anything,
it's
it doesn't
too
matter what brand
expensive.
you're with. It's ridiculous.
So honestly, the main reason I went for Milwaukee was the electric.
A twisty's
soldering
on. The soldering iron is
Soldering
goated.
iron. That was
which
the
we finally just released in Australia 4 years too late.
Yes, there we go.
But-
So you've got one now.
Yeah, we do. It's been on the track a couple of weeks.
I haven't seen it. You have to go on the
yeah,
truck next
yeah,
time.
well-
Have a look at it.
I was on
I'm
the
not
truck, I
going to
didn't
buy
see
it. I'm just going to look at it.
Yeah, no, they're cool, but
Yeah.
they're cool. We're a bit late to the market there.
Yeah, no.
And if you don't already have our batteries,
Yeah.
when
Hey, don't worry, don't worry.
when Pace is back, we'll get him on the truck. and
You'll
he'll
catch
roll.
up. It's,
Yeah,
only 5 years ago, Corollas have finally outsold Volkswagen Beetles. So, you'll get
Yeah,
there.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's
catch up.
it's the only issue is as well. Like a lot of people now, getting older mechanics, they're starting buying houses and DIY stuff, and they go, "Well, if I can buy Milwaukee stuff, I can buy stuff for at home and stuff for work, and they can both like cross pollinate, and the batteries work the same."
What's
where
that for?
like power tools.
Yeah.
So if you buy Milwaukee power tools, you've got drills. I know you guys do drills and reciprocating saws and stuff, but there's so many. The range of Milwaukee tools we're working on
Oh
your
yeah,
home
like it's
versus like
plumber.
yeah. So if you're DIYer,
Should we answer this?
yeah, answer it. Go.
All right. Hold on. Hello, Chris speaking.
Hello, Chris speaking.
Hello, Brendan.
Hello, Brendan.
Hello.
You're live on the podcast.
Oh, howdy, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Hey, mate, I'm keeping your big black dongle mic warm for you.
He's cuddled up next to me, Brendan.
Yeah,
Did you find your sausages?
Yeah,
I did.
they weren't in your ass this time, were they?
No, not this time. No, that's the first place I looked.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I got a tattoo.
Oh, fuck off. It's not the one that you put in the chat.
What did I put in the chat?
Oh,
What did I put in the chat?
Were you talking about tattoos and stuff on the chat? The group chat?
Oh, that's right. You're in that chat. Damn it.
no surprises.
Surprises.
yeah.
Ruined.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Mm.
I got your mum on my bum.
Oh,
What you need to do is have
And then
it
he also got a
crossed
tattoo.
out and then go, I had your mum on my bum.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, Brendan, have you got any tech tips you're going to share with us, or have you got any questions you got for Mitch?
Number one tech tip, don't lose 2 sausage dogs on 55 acres worth of property. Number one.
Unless you take the dirt bike with
Number
you.
2 tech tip: don't take
Oi.
holidays.
Or your thermal imager.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'll help.
Should have taken your thermal imager.
That would have helped, actually.
I'm interested now. Can we go out 4 p.m. with a thermal imager?
The range isn't quite that good. I have had a guy who goes roos up to about 100 meters, but yeah, the range isn't quite that.
It's not like a
it's
full-
not designed for that.
Yeah.
Fleur.
It's not,
Yeah, night vision blur thing. Yeah,
it's
okay.
not a thermal scope.
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm here.
He's
Doesn't
here.
want to butt in.
Well, so what was your? Have you got anything else, or are you actually switched off because you're on holidays?
Bit of both.
How many beers you had
Both.
now?
Actually,
Wrong
You don't
question.
know, it's not
I don't know. I have to go and count the empties.
He's going to count the empties. Yeah, you really going to count the empties?
Hey,
You're not going to really count the empties, are you?
no.
No.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
and count the empties
There's
'cause
too
then
many
I'll
of
be
them.
worried. Oh shit! Have I had that many?
Well, it was 6 about an hour ago, so
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Hey, he says drinking a
it's
beer.
got to be minimum
Yeah,
extra
Yeah, I'm
6.
probably up to 7 or 8.
Oh, really? That's rookie numbers from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
normally-
Well, we're driving home tomorrow lunchtime ish, so that's a.
Oh, so that's heaps of time to get over a hangover then.
Oh, not when you're in the same car with a boot full of kids for 7 hours.
And 2 sausage dogs.
What do you put them in?
And
the
2
boot for?
sausage dogs, exactly. right.
Yeah,
Yeah, why do you
put
put
him in
them in
the
the
boot.
You got seats. No, the sausage
you
dogs
picked up
take
on
up the
that.
seats.
RAV4, it goes the whole way back.
They sit on the roof cage.
Mm.
All
Although
right.
we do have a rooftop pod which I've thought about putting them in there, but
The
Mrs.
kids
won't
or
let
the
me do that.
sausage dogs?
both.
Your missus? No?
No, I'm not gonna comment on that. Surely.
You don't want to get Brendan in trouble.
Maybe I do.
No.
Oh, you probably do.
Yeah, Chris probably does because I've taken holidays, but I don't want to be in trouble.
It's right. There's a patrol Sydney for you, mate, when you get back.
And a Colorado.
Oh, haven't they even put the motor in that Colorado?
No.
Yeah, we've already done that. It's new Colorado, though.
Ugh.
Same colour.
What's the chances of having two black Colorados?
Yeah, I know, right?
Chances. Both with dead motors. Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it is a Holden.
Hey, well, I must
Oh.
say mine's
All
going
right,
very
hold
well
on.
now.
I got a question.
Don't you bring up Ford Rangers?
Barra or LS?
Barra.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Rightio, fair enough.
All right. So are we done now? Or can we go home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a third choice.
It depends on
Well,
what
the
car you put
4J.
in as well.
Nah.
Oh, 2J?
Yes.
2J. So you can't put the 4J in that competition.
No.
That's unfair.
Yeah, very unfair.
We've got a 4J
Although they're
coming
making
next
good
week for a
numbers
motor.
now, so
Really?
Mhm.
What's wrong with it? Crank, too much horsepower.
Pissing out oil, breathing heavy.
Oh,
What's
they
that?
do that. That's normal.
He wants to put a motor in.
What is it? Isuzu or Colorado?
Colorado. That white one that pulled up out the front here today. I don't know if you saw it.
RC, like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
powerhouse.
So
there you go, Dan. There's your spare engine.
That's it.
don't think it's
Can
an
you get
exchange,
import
so.
parts from Taiwan?
Yeah, overnight parts.
Yeah,
from
overnight
Taiwan.
parts for Taiwan. All the motor bling.
All right. Another question.
Mm.
Not for you.
Oh.
Shit, you're just along to listen.
Yeah,
now,
he's on a
but-
long listen now. You can input now.
Share a memorable story or experience you had with a customer. Now he can have his pants on, pants off, whatever you want to do.
What is in that sock?
Memorable experience.
Mm.
Wish you sent me these questions like before I walked in here today.
Nah, I'd rather put you on the
A
spot.
memorable experience.
See, we're not scripted as such, so you know, like, got a couple of questions. I literally printed these off about 10 minutes before you got here.
That's a lot. They're on the table.
A memorable experience. Ask me another one and let me think about that in the back.
All right, ask you another one.
Fucking Hayden won't leave.
Okay, here you go. What's your personal favourite Snap-on tool and why? Yeah, fucking
Personal
up. Do you want me to ask you
Snap-on
another one
tool?
too?
No, it's easy. It's a Snap-on flame drive spinners. By far.
Ooh.
Okay.
By
Really?
Far. Yeah, it is.
Over the ratchet?
They are good.
Yeah, no,
I will
it
vouch
is.
for that.
Yeah, right.
It is. And seeing's believing, right? Like they're such a good.
Oh, they're such a good
spinner.
tool, yeah.
And
I
until
will-
you put them in your hand, you're actually using them.
I will vouch for that.
There's such a simple demonstration, and that's what's in the bag.
Oh, that's what's in the.
That's
There's
what's in the, have you done that demo on the truck before, Dan?
I've done heaps of them. I
So
love them.
in this thing that Dan's open at the moment, there's 2 half-inch metal bars, and basically you put that in a vise, and we're doing them on the truck at the moment. You put that in a vise, and you've got a Blue Point 13 mil, and you've got a Snap-on 13 mil. But that being a half-inch bar, it's only 12.7 mil, so it's easily for it to round off.
Bye, Hado.
And if you were to throw that in the vise, or you jump on the truck and we'll come next Wednesday, and you throw this Blue Point one, you'll slip. You don't
Yeah.
have to put much weight behind it.
No, you can just tell by looking at it.
But the snap-on one, when you go through
flank drive
with the
plus
flank drive, flank drive,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the flank drive plus the sockets.
Oh, the plastic. Yeah, sorry.
Which
But
is
they-
actually the best demonstration on earth, the socket one.
But the flank drive will actually grab on the flats rather than on the corner.
Yeah.
So even if someone's rounded, you're still gripping. And then
Yeah.
also see the Blue Point in your hand, how damaged it is on the side.
Yeah.
So we walk around and we whack the snap-on spanner and the Blue Point spanner together.
Yeah.
And people go, I don't give a shit if my snap-on spanner's not going to have dings, but my Blue Point one is.
You look
But-
at it like you've been.
No, that's awful.
Look
That
at the
spanner
Blue Point
feels.
one.
That Blue Point one is thrashed.
But so we've been whacking them together, right? But customers go, well, I don't really care if it's going to get a couple of dings in the side of it. But do you know why that's important?
Because it feels like shit in your hand as well.
Nah, it's the proof of the quality.
Yeah, proof of the quality.
steel.
Yeah, the steel. Yeah.
And why is that important? It's when you use the open end, your open end actually isn't going to flex because of the
Yeah.
strength of the steel.
Oh yeah, it's a crazy thing. Like
You look
my
at it too. Like,
my spanners, like those flank drive spanners, have basically replaced my flare nut spanners
Yeah.
because of the ability of them is just like second to none. It's just so good.
And I'm not embarrassed to say that the set of spanners in Snap-on flank drive at full money, and
They're not
I'd
cheap.
highly recommend people to not buy them at full money at any time. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
ridiculous.
You
They
gotta get
come
them on
promo
deal.
too much. But a full money is worth $870 from 10 to 19 mil. And I'm not worried about that. I'm not scared about that. I'll let someone
What if
pay
you
that.
want an 8 mil though?
I'll say that as well.
Okay.
But at the then they come on promo, right?
Yeah.
At the moment, you buy that set and you get the 20 to 24 for free.
Oh, 20,
But the thing
Really?
is,
That's
even a
good.
first-year
need
apprentice,
24 mil.
I'm not concerned or worried about selling that to a first-year apprentice.
'Cause they're
Even
gonna
if
be
mum
for
or dad's
life.
going to give me a call.
Yeah.
I'm happy to explain
Because
to
they're
them
for life.
for life. They can pay it off interest-free
Yeah.
at 30, 40, 50 bucks a week. But they're going to have them forever.
It's like great
What-
investment, those
Brendan,
spanners.
what did you laugh at then?
No, I 100% agree. I didn't laugh at anything.
I think
You
he's
said you
laughing
sniggered a
because
little bit.
I thought he
your
laughed
10 mil
because
spanner is
I
the
thought-
only one you'll never
No.
have forever.
he laughed because he said $30 a week.
Nah.
Yeah.
$30.
Oh,
All
$30
my
a
flank
week.
drive,
Yeah.
To be honest, I forgot Brendan was on.
I got
Sorry, Brendan.
I think it
weird.
was 10 to 19 mil flank drives. I think I bought off Mitch years ago.
Yeah, he actually raped you as well, didn't he?
We've
And
got a deal for you next week, buddy.
I got Johnny looked after me when I got my flank drives. I got
no, they are
both
second to
sets
none. They really are.
from
They're a good spanner.
AF and
I've had them on.
metric.
Yeah, I've had the open enders on things that I've thought probably is a bad idea. I'm going to fuck something here. Lo and behold,
You
They
fucked
do
it anyway.
no, they're bloody brilliant. They really are. So
Yeah, they
that's
did.
definitely. I reckon for any apprentices out there wanting a decent set of spanners that are for life, 100%.
And that's what I was
Yeah.
saying before. Like, you know, when I was an apprentice, I was just buying cheap stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, but I've still got that set of Euro spanners over there somewhere.
In the bucket.
Somewhere.
In the
Okay?
bucket.
Bloody
I
Hayden.
might not use them every day, but I've still got them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't think my 10 mil is there, but
No.
that's one thing. But see, like, you know, we were talking originally about apprentices getting cheaper tools and all that
Oh
sort
yeah.
of stuff.
No, it all
But-
depends though. What you want to spend your
Well,
money
yeah,
on.
not only that as well. I broke how many spanners when I was because I was buying cheap shit.
To be honest, I actually never broke a spanner.
Oh no, I broke.
I
it.
had blue point ones, which were
Normally they
good.
end up
No,
modified
but
for
like
some weird
I
job,
broke
cut or welded
King
or
Chrome
ground
spanners.
out.
Yeah.
Broke them. You know,
That's where the cheapest
broke
spanners
a
are
lot
good.
of those chrome vanadium.
They're the best. Those
But,
you
but
get
they've
the-
all got a purpose.
you get
eh?
the best tool in the world. It says chrome vanadium, and you know it's a quality tool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it a
go and
30
grab one
mil
of
or
my
40 mil
snap-on
instead?
tool.
Yeah,
Grab
bro.
one of my snap-on ones, my spanners. One side it says snap-on, the other side it says chrome vanadium.
No,
No, it
doesn't.
shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
You're
Mine
on.
does.
You've been
Chrome.
buying them off Temu.
You're on drugs, bro.
Chrome nickel plated, mate.
It definitely won't say
Chrome
chrome
vanadium.
vanadium on it.
Taking
what?
the piss.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to be funny. Oh, we get it. We get it.
We can't see his facial.
We can't
expression,
see his
so we don't
face,
know.
yeah, we
It wasn't,
didn't know.
it wasn't funny over the phone, mate.
Yeah.
Buddy.
No, your
Dickhead.
stuff just went up 20%.
You know that special that you had next week? It's gone.
I bet.
Yeah. Now you just inherited an RV as well.
But again, you know, being able to have someone come around the shop every week and go, "Hey, you got anything broken, or do you need anything else?" And you know, stupid us, I always get on the truck and go, "What did I want? There was something I wanted, but I never write it down."
No, just text Mitch.
Look, I do, but I got that. How long ago did I get them? Months ago.
We can write a few things down from
Oh, here we go.
Mitch used to love
he's
put,
looking, he's looking
used
for the
to-
texter now.
used to love to put things on my account.
AC machine, right? That's what you want to sell me.
We'll talk about that offline.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, like back to apprentices. So when you start, you're not earning any money really.
No.
So you're going to start with, and a lot of the time there's deals. Like when I started, the TAFE cut a deal with Blackhawk. So they did a toolbox, full set, and it was sockets, spanners, everything. And that was to get you going. So you got your tools to start with. And they were not bad. Like I still have majority of my Blackhawk sockets now.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
So anything that
Except for
broken
10 mil?
or no, I do not have any. Actually, yes, I do. My 3.8 drive 10 mil I still have. But anything that broke, worn out, lost would just replace with snap-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
That's
and then my biggest investment was the flank drive.
Do they still have an apprentice program, like where the apprentice gets, you know, X amount of money?
With the government?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. It's kind of like a uni debt type thing. You basically get X amount of dollars, and once you finish your apprenticeship, you can you might get $6,000, for example.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like an interest-free loan. You start
Yeah,
paying that
Hex
off.
debt.
You start paying.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like, it's
right,
like
yeah.
an X debt.
So
You start
tool-
paying that
tool
off
X debt.
after
Yeah,
you finish
okay.
your apprenticeship
Yeah.
type of thing,
Yeah.
and they pay it in a monthly installment type of thing. And we've got a few customers that take that option, and they just pay us monthly.
Yeah.
We're flexible with that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But to your point, like Dan's a perfect example of this next comment. And it's apprentices, they're better off investing their money on some good quality tools, right? They're not
100%.
everything Snap-on, right?
No.
There's some things, like, to be honest with you, if a customer wants to, they're starting out, and I'd recommend my ratchets or my screwdrivers, my spanners. They want impact sockets. I say, no, don't worry about my impact sockets, man. Wait till you build up your kit.
Yeah.
Go set buy a set of Kogans or something. An
Oz
impact
Group.
socket's an impact socket, right?
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
do what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Don't spend $1,000 on my
No.
impact sockets. Maybe in 10 years' time, once you've got the rest of your
Now,
collection,
now it
come
comes into us saying, buy these.
come and trade them in once you've got
Yeah,
all the other
when
collection.
when you got when it's a mad deal on them,
But-
look at buying them, but don't buy them at full retail.
That's
Yeah.
right, but you like apprentices don't earn too much, but they also don't have the outgoings as well. So
Yeah.
back
True.
to what I was saying with Dan is Dan built a collection of tools between not having the commitment of mortgages and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
that's
Built a
it.
great
Yeah.
collection of tools, and that's the period that we see a lot of guys. Actually, we're memorable watching customers go through from starting. Now it's been 6 years, but going through
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Building up their toolkits, and the ones that are passionate about it, is the ones that are doing really well, and they're building up good quality tools.
Yeah.
And they get to the point they get a home loan or
Yeah.
they still buy bits and pieces, but it's not too much. But you've actually watched them, and they've got tools now set for life.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw me a fair bit on that. Like,
And they've got what they need. They've got what they still buy a few of their wants now.
yeah, that's it.
And bits and pieces. You come and bought that spring
You
punch. the
got
other
that spring
day.
punch. How do you get it? How do you get the okay off the missus?
But that's probably my most memorable is watching people actually spend their money rather than pissing up the wall at the pub or whatnot or doing whatever they
Yeah,
might
that's
want
it.
to do.
Yeah.
Is spending the money on some quality tools they're going to have for life.
Yeah.
And then watching them go through the rest of their
Yeah.
lives and that type of thing.
And that's like I've got my daughter's boyfriend. He's now just gone second year electrician,
Yep.
and he's got a lot of tools, but he wants to swap his power tools and stuff over. Now, obviously, being in that trade, he's going to go for Milwaukee.
Milwaukee and Makita, the two biggest ones,
He's
really.
got Makita, but his Makita, like in one
Don't
year,
like
he's
it.
lost 2 drills. Like they've died on.
Yeah,
him.
right.
So
Makita comes from 2 factories though.
Does it?
There's the Japanese Makita stuff, which you look at, that is like probably 2 times the price of their range. It's like the difference between brushed and brushless.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But if it's still brushless, some of the Makita stuff is cheap, and you're like, oh, yeah, not bad. But then there's the same product that's like 3 times the price. What the hell's going on? Same product. Now that's made in Japan. So they have 2 separate markets for Makita.
Yeah, well, I think he got his with an apprentice package or something.
Yeah.
So, but you know, he's saying to me like, they live at our house, they eat our food.
They don't pay any balls.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
pay enough, and if they do
I
pay
hope
any.
I hope you listen to this, Benny. And but he wants to like upgrade his stuff, but yet every time I
Stop
see
going
him,
to the pub.
every time I see him, he's on his phone gambling on something.
Oh, that's going to help you buy tools, is it?
I'm like, dude, brother, come on. And
Step up, Benny. Come
yeah,
Come on,
so-
Benny. Tools are the most important part of your job.
But-
You need them.
But there are other people out there, as you said, who are like, okay, this is my career. This is what I'm going to do. And this time I'm going to build this.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then later on you can go to the pub and have a drink. And
That's what used to piss me off so much, being like an apprentice who cared about my tools. Is when the other apprentices go, why are you spending money on that? I'm like, well, in 2 years' time, you're going to be buying that off the Snap-on truck because you're over the SP version of it. And I've just bought the white version of it.
Yeah.
I sacrificed a weekend out on the piss to buy it.
yeah,
But I know that tool's going to be with me for life.
yeah,
It's like I've sacrificed a little bit of time to make my job easier and more comfortable to work in. I'm happy with, oh, you're going to come over and borrow it every day
yeah.
off me. I'm like, just spend the money now.
Well,
Well, you got no overheads.
it's my secondary toolbox next door.
It's been a lot of secondary toolboxes, trust me.
yeah,
Yeah.
So we'll get a new whiteboard. You borrow it 3 times.
yeah. Borrow it three.
Back to the
Yeah.
apprentice rule.
Borrow it 3 times. Oh, okay.
Nah, that rule doesn't. I like that rule sometimes, but I sort of feel bad with some apprentices. Like they just get bad advice, and some of them they just come on your like they just blow like 20 grand on tools. I was like, dude,
Well,
you don't need to go that hard.
I've been talking the last week or so about getting an apprentice because we're getting busier here that we can't
You need a little shit kicker.
I need someone to put my tools away.
I come in every day and do that.
Chad came in and cleaned up one of the benches once. It was fucking a
It
shit
was
fight.
mint. It was perfect.
It was a shit fight when he came in. Like
No,
it was
beautiful.
stacked up.
It was showroom
And
quality.
then he
now
came
it's
in, he cleaned it
fucked
all up,
again.
and it was about a week later that he came in again and he looked at it and I went, oh, fuck. Now I've spread out. I've got another bench over
Get
here.
another-
So
Just
It doesn't look as
spread the
messy.
mess.
Nah,
as
just
ever
expanding
further
it.
area.
You have too many toolboxes, in my opinion.
We're working on that, Dan. Big black and
You need
purple one.
one big, big epic.
Big trader.
Well,
Big-
You took
So-
the word
Big
out of
Mr.
my
Big.
mouth.
Oh, you're still there. He's still there. We forgot
Hey,
about
Bruno.
him. Well, so the blue toolbox down there, right, the King Crown one, that was one of my original toolboxes. That's meant to be set up just for basically if we got an apprentice or if we got someone that comes in to give us a hand. There's some tools there. It's not really set up.
It's not set up at all. Tools are fucking everywhere.
Electrical section, and then I've got my main toolbox where most of my tools are, and I go to, which
so
is
hard.
a Snap-on toolbox.
You inherited with the workshop. It's not a real snap-on toolbox
I
either.
sold that Snap-on toolbox.
See, there you go. So that's why I've kept it because it's sentimental to you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll give you back what you didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
I'll trade it in.
My opinion, anything
cost
with
of the
rounded
business.
corners is not a snap-on toolbox.
Do you hear that, El Jefe? Shout out to the boss. Mitch is going to sell us a toolbox for a good
Yeah,
price.
it's gonna Mr.
and-
Big UTV.
Black
I
and
reckon.
purple. I don't even know if she listens to these anymore. to be
Pneumatic
honest.
wheels, suspension, self-drive.
They are
Fridge in the
cool.
corner.
They are cool, but when you talk about over the top and
That's
not required,
ridiculous.
it's not required.
Like that one that Sano sold the other day.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was cool. That was
Is,
huge.
is that a big
Yeah.
one of the big like epic twin?
Yeah, that one was a classic with a top chest and a lock on the side.
Oh yeah, that's baby shit. That's nothing.
Yeah,
No,
we've got
it was
we've got
huge.
a few big 84-inch epics with risers getting delivered
Epic's
this
the
year.
bomb. Epic's what you want.
But
It's
have,
always
have you got the
green.
black with purple trim?
I actually, believe it or not, I think I ordered one of them for stock on promo.
Oh yeah, you
680
must,
Yeah,
Jet
he
Big
fucking
Black.
he knows.
must have
He
known.
knows.
You must have known to be able to twist someone's arm.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty good colour combo.
Oh, it's a great color combo.
It's
So
a great
is
colour
black and
combo.
green, like the black and green, or
And-
green with black fronts and stuff
and,
would be
and
awesome.
people bag out the price of Snap-on toolbox, but if you look after them, you get if you want to trade them, you get back what you originally paid for
Alright.
it, and happy days.
Bye, Chad.
Bye,
Talk
bye,
about
everybody.
it.
I got a
See you.
bail.
See ya, Chad.
Bye. Thanks, Chad. Thanks for
Enjoy
coming, guy.
dinner. See ya, and we'll chat about this stuff another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about black and green snap-on toolboxes, but
Black and green.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a certain workshop,
Oh.
I'm not going to say who or what,
Yeah, we're not here to
But
bag
they
people
have-
out, remember?
they have a fuck-off big toolbox. I think Mitch will know who I'm
He's
talking
nodding. He's nodding.
He's nodding,
so,
he knows who
no,
it
he's
is.
shaking his head now.
Oh,
He sold too many of them. He sold too many of them.
No, he will know this one. It's fucking huge. It's like a set of flats. It's got, you name it, it's got it.
Oh yeah, it's got the top and bottom and the sides and then the top cabinets
Top,
on it.
bottom,
Look,
yeah,
it's
side
it's
cabinets
actually
hanging off it.
really good, passionate, loyal customer.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a great bloke. We won't mention the business. We won't mention him, but he's a good guy. He's been a great customer of mine for a long, long time. I'll show you boys a photo of what
I
it
think
looks
I think
like.
I've seen the photos of it,
It
but it's
is.
awesome.
That's where it is at the moment.
Fucking beautiful. It is an awesome fucking
That's an
toolbox setup.
84-inch Epic, and that's a 68-inch Epic.
Oh, so
We've
two
got a
Epics
rise
together?
up and overhead.
Yeah.
Holy fucking stuff!
We're
See,
building a wall. Building a wall.
Building the wall.
That's like the Yanks. They love doing
Literally.
that shit.
well,
If
just
when I next to that box, if I stand up,
You wouldn't even touch top of
I'm
it.
6 foot. My hands
Yeah.
standing up don't hit the top of it.
No, you wouldn't touch the top of those
so
cabinets.
the dream is
I've
when we're
tried to
making
guess.
money, there'll be 3 snap-on toolboxes along the back wall. It's got to be. It's
And
gotta
snap-on hoists everywhere. I love the snap-on
Yeah.
hoists. They're so
So,
sexy.
remember that? Remember what was it? What was it? Was it Too Fast, Too Furious?
Yeah.
You know, he's got everything. He's got all the great stuff. You know, it's all snap-on tools. Yeah, that's us. Yeah,
That's
we're gonna be.
that's actually crazy. Go back and watch out. There's so many snap-on tools like floating around. You
Yeah.
even watch about supercars. You like all the teams that are sponsored by them. You just see the snap-on stuff in that workshop, and it's like, holy fuck, that's not cheap.
Yeah, well, worldwide Snap-on don't sponsor anyone with dollars.
No, they're
It's
just
only
tools.
with tools and toolboxes.
Shout
Well,
it.
Worldwide.
That's fair enough. You know, you like
It's
because
crazy.
at the end
It's
of the
already
day,
super helpful.
race teams need
Yeah.
toolboxes. You know, so I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
Does he take his one?
Sorry.
Does he take? You know,
Yeah, no, that's a shop box. That
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an insane box. That's crazy. That's so 2 Epics, or 2 work centers.
84-inch Epic, 16-inch Epic,
Oh, so it's 84 and 68.
2
Yeah.
risers, overheads, locker.
So it's two work centers as well, or is one work center and one drawers? Couldn't remember.
2 work centers.
2 work centers. I love it.
I'm gonna need. Yeah.
He's just like he has no idea.
When they get to that size, you can build them on Lego. You can
Yeah,
go
I've done the- I've sat on the computer many times late at night just building my dream toolboxes.
Build your toolbox on it.
It's so
Where?
good.
You can go
The size of the
www.snapautomator.com.
Yeah, you can build it.
Snap-on
Did you
needs to
guys
bring
hit-
out a central locking system.
They
like,
do it in the States.
for that particular toolbox green one that we're just talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
Shut all the doors, press lock, and they all fucking lock.
Don't
They
fiddle
have
with
it.
shit.
It's a block of flats.
yeah, they do it in the States.
Yeah, they're doing this.
but-
Obviously, that doesn't move
Really?
though. All right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Surprisingly,
It can
that
move.
one, that one is quite long. Like we're talking 84 inches is just one part of that box, and that's over 2 meters. So we're talking that thing's about 4 and a bit meters long.
Yeah.
So that's a bit harder. But an 84-inch Epic, which is over 2 meters by itself, rolls better than
Probably my box because
it would
the
definitely
wheels
roll better
move, don't
the
they?
way
Yeah.
they work, because all 4 casters on them, they've
Rotate.
got lock-in pegs. You can spin each of the wheels 360 degrees.
Yeah,
So if you're
okay.
pushing back towards the wall, nice and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epics are the goated. I've always dreamed of one.
What's
Can,
what's his one?
He's a Masters. So Masters, that was the Brendo's box is Masters. What we call is a KTL 1022. It's a 3-drawer Masters 54-inch. It's the deepest, widest box we do in a Masters.
Yeah.
It's a great box.
Yeah, well, it's the biggest box we've done before we brought out the Epic range.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a 73-inch as well.
Yeah.
But
one thing I don't like about the box that I've got, the one you were just talking about, is you've still got to slide your hand across the bottom of the drawer to open them.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it doesn't have
across.
the flip up
the
lid.
rock and roll latch.
Yeah.
we call
Yeah,
it.
the rock and roll latch.
So it doesn't
Can
go all the
you
way across.
retrofit
It does.
Can you retrofit the rock and roll latch to the?
Just
Whatever
trade it and
I've
buy a
got.
new
You
one
want-
if that's what you
well,
want.
you want the Epic type of latch on your box.
That's
Yeah, it's cheaper
what I
just
want.
to
That's-
trade it in, bro.
Just trade it in, brother.
Well, that ain't happening anytime fucking soon. I owe you too much money as it is.
I hope your wife doesn't listen to this.
But you know
No,
what's
she's
really
not. She's upstairs, thankfully.
It's funny you say that, Brendo. When your box was the biggest box Snap-on ever done, Snap-on in America, they went out to all the customers and they said, "What do you want to see difference in a box?"
Bigger.
Well, yeah, bigger. Obviously, American they always
Yeah,
want bigger and better. eh?
different latches because that
that's-
lock and roll system is so it's very counterintuitive for new people who've never worked on a Snap-on toolbox. So I get people come to my box, never been around them, and
do
they
that?
yeah
You get people coming in your box.
yeah that's it coming to my box.
Sorry.
But yeah,
it's
they don't
been
know how to.
since, like before the 80s.
Oh, that's a great system if you know what you're
exact
doing, but-
so the technology back then, yes, it went through. So they went back to all the technicians, and yeah, Dan, like you just said,
Yeah.
well, they wanted a different way to open up.
Yeah.
You know what else people don't realise? Another thing they asked. To me, seemed really picky, but then it makes sense. The actual, if you look at the logo,
Yeah,
it's chamfered. It's angled down.
yeah,
So
right.
when you drive in front of it with your headlights, because a lot of them are chrome, it doesn't reflect straight in your eyes. It's actually angled down, so the reflection actually hits
I would
the
never
ground.
never noticed.
No,
That's,
But that's
well,
another one that the customers.
that's
would
actually
make
so
mistakes.
floggy. I would never even. But I suppose if it's right in front of you, right in front of your work,
Well,
maybe.
don't you
But
put- well, I suppose a lot of the Snap-on toolboxes get used as workbenches. Yeah.
The bigger ones.
No,
yeah.
fuck,
Until
yeah,
get
they
built.
would.
That's the
Yeah,
main
like,
reason why I wanted my toolbox was for that bloody workbench
yeah,
space, so to
Yeah.
speak. You pull a, I don't know, example, a turbo and manifold off in one, say a barrel.
Stop
or
moving.
anything. Me?
Yeah, you got.
yeah. You keep cutting in and out. You moved from where you were originally.
No, I haven't moved at all.
Oh.
He's running away from the missus.
Yeah.
But Brendo can
No,
tell you
you
a
can
story
pull-
about.
Hey,
You can tell a story about our so-called plastic carts.
yeah.
Did you break one?
No, he used
I
to
don't
send
know
me
what-
some photos of what he used to do with them.
Oh, that one you got over there that you
Put the
broke.
yeah, all right. I broke one. I broke one.
Was it a Snap-on one?
Yep. I let a hoist down on it.
Oh well, yeah, okay.
That's gonna fuck it.
You're an idiot. Why'd you say
It's
that?
letting the hoist down. I'm like, fuck's that noise? And I looked at it and I went,
It's a great car.
Oh,
I was going to
crap.
steal one of them, but you broke it.
no, that's still, I'm still going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I've already fixed it once, remember?
And what with your Worth zip tie gun?
No, they are a bloody good thing.
Yeah, the Worth
I
zip
used to
tie
work
gun, they sure are, aren't they?
Yeah, I've never seen you use it, but
He used it today and he fucking couldn't even finish it because he ran out of bits for it.
oh, goodbye.
And I can, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Holds
them
away.
big strap-on trolleys, they're bloody awesome. When I was working at Ford,
I just saw some photos then.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do them almost day in, day out for a
Oh,
recall.
diff bushes. Nice.
Don't
whole-
swipe
dip
right.
bushes.
whole cradle.
The one and only thing that it wouldn't take was the arse end. I had to do diff bushes and stuff. The arse end of a Pajero. That was
Too
a
heavy.
little bit scary. So I ended up putting a ratchet strap around the middle of all four legs.
You sent me that photo. I just showed the boys that photo, mate. You sent me that photo on the 24th of October, 2022.
There you go.
Far out.
Whoops. Yeah, well, that all
His
works.
words were, "Do I still get warranty if this breaks?"
Oh, shit. Do I still get warranty?
Yeah, wow. Well, yeah, that's been, hold on. So,
What,
no,
brother?
I was just going to
Self-reflect
ask, see if there's
today,
I was just going to see
Too
if
many
there's-
fucking squirrels getting
Yeah,
around
all right.
here.
Shiny. I was going to see if there was another question there. We've already been through. We've touched base on pretty much all this. What advice would you give to
Yeah.
someone looking to invest in high quality tools? Yeah, we've done that.
Wasn't it his favourite tool on the Snap-on truck?
Yeah, so I had that question.
Yeah, we had that. He said flank drive spanners.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
Come on, mate. Wake up.
All right, here we go. What about this one? What trends do you see emerging in the automotive industry? Especially now, that, like I'm adding this part in, especially now that we're going into electric vehicles. You know, is Snap-on going to do anything? You know, like there's places where you can get the certified electric screwdrivers and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah, to the voltage
Yeah,
screwdrivers.
Oh, 100%. We're definitely going to have to evolve with that.
Yeah.
We've actually been doing, is it non-conductive?
Yeah.
The works?
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
actually been doing non-conductive tools for about 12 years now.
You have to
Okay.
dig deep
There
into the
is-
website and find
well,
them.
you can actually see in all the, I call it the Bible,
Yeah.
the Snap-on Bible,
Yeah.
in the catalogues that we do. They're in there. There's only a small section, but that's just going to continue growing.
Yeah,
Because it's becoming such a big thing.
Same with aircraft stuff as well. Well, my favourite thing is to browse that Snap-on online catalog sometimes.
And some
Just,
of the
you just look through it.
Dude,
Or even
you got to get a life.
Snap-on.
Oh, I love it. I love tools, dude.
You would be
A lot
blown
of,
away. When I was in the Snap-on warehouse in Sydney and Arndell Park a couple of weeks ago, they've got this set up for aviation.
Yeah, the
And
aviation.
Each tool, each drawer is weighted.
Yeah, so you pull it out of the nose.
Yep. So
Yeah.
when you close a drawer, it'll flash red.
It'll
There's a-
flash
there's
the
a tool
tool missing.
because it's weighted.
Because it has to be like that for aviation.
What if you've taken it to use it?
That's
but when
fine.
you finish your job. So when
Yeah.
you finish your job, so there's no tools.
So
left
you go,
behind.
holy fuck, where's my Snap-on spanner? Oh, it's stuck in that turbine. It's just about to leave.
Yeah, and they're such a cool setup. They're such
Yeah.
a cool. thing.
Wow.
I love
Like,
the.
that sounds expensive too.
Oh yeah, hey, I don't even want to
Yeah.
see the price tag, and I'm a Snap-on dealer.
Yeah.
I want, no, you talk about price tags. Most expensive socket.
Oh,
Do you know off the top of your head what it is?
Be about $4.5 grand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A socket.
And do you know what?
One
the s-
socket.
Yeah, it's like a 2.5-inch drive.
It's the best.
But do you
I
know
love
what
it.
the really scary thing is? There's actually there's a post been going around probably about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
A franchisee in America. It is such a similar part number to a 1/2-inch socket, and that 1/2-inch socket's about $76. It is such a similar part number to that. He accidentally ordered it,
So fucking oopsies if you do that.
and I don't know why, but no one called him and said, "Hey mate, are you sure you want this $4,500 socket?" They just manufactured because they didn't have it on the shelf.
Yeah.
They just manufactured it.
And
And
send
they
it
sent
to
it to
him.
him, and now he's got this $4,500 fucking paperweight.
How big is it?
Well, it's a 2.5-inch drive.
Drive. So,
So 2.5-inch drive.
Yeah.
Just look through that. Look through that list of sockets. They're all in the $1,000, multiple thousands of dollars of impact sockets.
Holy shit.
2.5-inch drive socket. That's massive. I don't even know what the hell you.
What about the $8,200
There
socket?
you go.
Yeah, I don't want to know what the drive of the impact gun you're using that on.
$8,500.
Yes, for a
fucking
socket.
What the fuck are you doing up with that?
You've got an opportunity here.
What?
You could be the only person in Australia.
You fuck that.
Hey, it'd be a
in the fucking
fucking great
world, I
talking. It'd be a great talking point.
144, sorry,
It'd be
2.5-inch
massive.
drive, 6-point metric, 145mm flank drive, shallow impact socket, $8,249.61.
That's a good
Surely,
price. Mate,
surely that's a piss take.
I don't
no,
know
that's
how we do it
legit.
so
That's off the
cheap.
Snap-on website.
You don't know how you do it so cheap.
Chris, order one. I'll just
No
order that.
fucking way.
That costs more than my toolboxes combined.
I'm even like
Oh, I
even the
heard.
60.
Brenda, you were
Order
breaking
one
up.
on
I just
Amazon
heard you say,
available,
Mitch,
mate.
order me one.
Yeah. Order me one, right? He's got his truck right here for you. You can
Is
order it.
that? Yeah. Is that
Order
what?
one.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's a piss take.
Yeah. Well, this is recorded, so we'll be able to hear it too.
Okay.
It's definitely not a piss take, mate. That's off the website.
Yeah.
That's
No.
gonna be a
That's.
piss- What are you doing up the wheels on the Titanic or something?
Titanic didn't have any wheels, you idiot. The boat.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Wheels on the Titanic. Yeah. Right. Yeah. They all went flat, didn't they?
Nah, you nothing. $13,000, $384. That's the most expensive one.
What?
13,000.
How, all right. Well, how big?
Nah.
He's found another one. Hold on.
You were gold or
Guess how much the 13-piece set is worth?
Oh, okay. All right. 13-piece set. 45,000.
38,000.
More.
65,000.
More.
Fuck off.
$67,850
For a set of sockets.
for a 13-piece set of sockets.
But you know the stupid thing is,
They're good
they've
sockets.
probably sold them.
They would. They wouldn't list them.
They wouldn't
they-
listen if they didn't sell them.
Yeah.
There's a need, and when you go
Right.
mining and the big stuff, there's a need.
I was
It's just
about-
not in my market, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be
Unfortunately,
you'd be
yeah.
fucking minted if you
I
did
wouldn't
that.
be out of the Bahamas.
You need a bigger
Where
truck.
the fuck would you use, other than obviously mines, that's the only place you'd use it.
Ships.
A s-
Take the wheels off the
Taking the
Titanic.
wheels off.
Taking the wheels off the fucking wheelbarrow.
You know, the ironic thing is you actually don't sell anything to drive it. Oh, no, you do a drive handle, sorry. You do a sliding T-bar drive handle.
What?
A sliding T-bar.
Yeah, it'll be like a breaker bar, and then it'll
Oh,
be
so
fixed.
no-
Remember the old one, the King Chrome kits and that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when
yeah.
I was apprentice, I had one of them as well.
Yeah.
And just slide along.
But-
It'd be like that, but
No,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
actually
say.
don't sell anything to drive
probably
it.
a two-man lift.
I was going to say, you got to use a forklift to push down on it or something?
No, you actually... Snap-on actually doesn't... Well, Snap-on doesn't sell anything to put the socket on.
We do an adapter and a quarter
You
drive. right, so
probably
don't
do an
worry about it.
adapter,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that costs you
Yeah, yeah, adapter down a quarter drive. Oh, imagine that.
Details.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
No.
If our socket's that much, you know how much? Imagine what I'd charge you for something to drive the thing.
Yeah.
And imagine what the case to put it in is going to be
Oh,
worth.
fuck. Imagine looking at it. Like, that must be fucking
I don't
huge.
want to use that. That's cost me 10 grand for one socket. I don't want to
13
use that.
grand.
My
Imagine
car didn't even cost me that much.
$13,000 for one socket.
Yeah, it's nuts. Well, I've
I
learned
like
something
that, mate.
today.
60,
Yeah. I always teach you stuff
67,000.
about Snap-on stuff.
You too.
60 what?
That's a fucking Prado.
That is a that's a
That's
D-Max.
two Prados.
That's
It's a
that's a house deposit in a fucking unit.
No, not anymore.
I was going to say, what unit you
Yeah, I
like?
was
Yeah,
gonna
so
say,
where are you
what
fucking...
are you buying?
Maybe down in Eden.
Is that? Oh no, he's not buying down there. Is that the cardboard box on the corner down the road?
Yeah, it's the old horse stables that are falling over.
That's the hoarder's house up on the corner up here.
I got it.
You gotta go drain the main vein. That's it. Nah, but the tools are insane and they're getting crazier and crazier with all the technology in them these days. Yeah, well, it took Snap-on so long to go brushless as
It
well.
Well, it's not the core market. Like,
No.
We go back to what we were saying earlier. Handle's the core market.
Yeah.
Everything else is just an extension of
Yeah.
trying to be that one-stop shop and
Yeah.
that type of thing. And we only specify to the automotive market.
Nah, yeah, that's it.
But we had that little 14 volt electric rattle gun. We've done that for a decade now.
Yeah.
And that was the Ants Pants. It was only recently, I think, Brendo upgraded his and go to the new brushless one.
Yeah,
And why replace something that's working?
no, that's it. Did you see the torque figures of the new Milwaukee one?
Nah, I don't worry about details, Dan.
Yeah, we know. It's all good. It's crazy. It's like 710 newton meters or something, I think, off the top of my head.
That's pretty accurate.
For
Breakaway.
for a 12 volt
That's
stubby impact wrench.
pretty impressive.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Why the hell do you need that in a light vehicle application?
Yeah, that's it. Or
Like, it's cool. Like,
it'd be-
it's good
it's-
to swing it around.
probably good for wheels for wheel nuts.
but on the Titanic.
No, well,
They're only 120 millimeters. You don't need 700 something
yeah, but
millimeters.
you do like the wheel nuts. Yeah, they're supposed to be if they're done correctly, but corrosion and they get tight.
Yeah.
Like my big dog struggles with them sometimes. They get tight, especially people over talking. But yeah, they get tight. Wheel nuts can get bloody tight.
Well, yeah, if you over talk them.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah, I was just talking about the new Milwaukee.
Talk about New Milwaukee and the amount of balls it's got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've got to go.
I said that.
All right. Bye, Brendan.
Goodbye, Brendan.
you,
Thank
mate.
you for joining us.
Thank you.
And whatnot, so best be getting on. The missus is ringing. Great.
Bye.
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 See you, mate.
See you guys.
Bye.
How long have we been going for now?
Hour and 15.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That is a good
Time
chat.
flies.
Time does fly, and
That's-
this is what we found. Like we literally sat here one night
It was
and
crazy.
started this, and then we actually enjoyed it, and we thought, oh, we can.
It was so awkward. It was so like we were talking fine, headphones and microphone. It just got awkward. We were like, "What the fuck is going on?" It just got weird. I was
And it
like,
was
"Why
like-
is it so weird?"
His intro was like full robot.
Yeah, it was so weird.
That was like when you messaged me and you want to do that? I'm like, just let me think about that one.
Yeah. Well, see, at the end of the day, like we're talking to each other.
Yeah,
we're not
that's
actually
it.
talking to anyone.
No.
But there's people listening to it, and
Yeah.
they might be sitting there going, "What the fuck are these guys on about?" But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
who cares?
That's what everything is. And if we can impart a little bit of information to people and they're
Yeah.
interested, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good fun.
Especially like being in a workshop as we are,
Yeah.
like things that we're seeing and putting it out there. Like it's not for customers, it's
No.
for mechanics.
It's for
the
mechanics or
trade.
anyone who's
And-
interested in
and-
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's it. So,
As Mitch said, he doesn't look into the details. We don't look into the details too much on this podcast. Sometimes we just shoot from the hip and hope.
yeah, that's it. And then sit there and go, oh shit, did we really say that?
Yeah, I got asked a question about last week's podcast the day after, and I was like, I don't know what I said.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, I was listening to our own podcast just the other day, and I
Yeah.
was like, did I really say that? Shit.
Whoops.
Yeah, oops. All right. Well, we'll call it a night now.
Yep, call it a night. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot, Mitch, for coming
Thanks,
on board.
Mitch.
Alright,
Appreciate you
thanks
coming
for-
along.
Yeah, really
Thanks for
appreciate
inviting
it.
us along.
You're not sitting at home on your own now.
Yeah, it's been good.
Oh, that's right, you're batching it, aren't you?
Yeah, back to the dog and the cat.
That's all right. I
Kitchen.
wouldn't mind that. And the Xbox, PlayStation.
That's not me, eh? The son's into it. I play a bit of Mario Kart and that with the kids.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's all right.
But yeah, no, I'm not too much of a gamer.
Since I had my heart up, I've been addicted to Halo. Like,
Oh, I've got to get a Halo and we can play together.
I'm addicted to it. Like I've nearly finished the whole
Yeah,
thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
And I go like even last night we got home for getting my tattoos, and it was like 11:30.
Fire it up.
And I'm like, I look at Alex, and I've got the remote in my hand.
Fire
and
it
I'm
up.
like,
Yeah,
you know?
the wife hates it. Man, I went and she got a Dyson Air Wrap, and I was like, she said, I want this. I was like, I want an Xbox. So we got an Xbox and a Dyson Air Wrap. And I've just finished Jedi Survivor the other night. So,
There you go.
So
yeah.
that's why I don't game, because I get that addicted to TV
Yeah.
shows and series and that through
Yeah,
Netflix
you-
and that, and I'll sit there and I'll binge watch and it's all of
Yeah.
a sudden it's done and over.
The
Like,
Boys.
you've had a
Have you
game.
watched The Boys?
No.
That's great.
Premiere on Prime
Prime, yeah,
Yeah.
or The Boys?
great.
You've
Okay.
got you like you
Anti
get through-
superhero,
if you get through the
horrific
first-
violence. Make sure the kids aren't there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you get through the first episode,
First episode's great. What are you talking about?
well, it is, but it's a bit like fuck.
Oh, it's crazy. If you
Yeah.
like, if you like
Shit.
violence and it's
Blood-
super inappropriate
blood
and
and gore,
it's
like-
awesome. It actually you'd probably suit it. I reckon.
Might
You'd
have to
probably
watch
like
it
it.
tonight.
Yeah,
Go for it. It's pretty
it's
good.
great. It's make sure the kids aren't around when it's on.
Well, they're
because-
not.
Because-
He's at
No,
home
you're
alone.
perfect.
Not
at the
till
moment.
Saturday night.
and actually probably make sure the wife's not around either because she might get some dirty looks for some of the shit that happens in
Hey,
it.
Alex loved it. Like we got into it. We loved it. So, but
This-
we binge watched that again in like 4 seasons.
Yeah. The superhero sex party.
And, yeah.
I'll leave that on that
Yeah.
one.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah,
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys. Thanks again, Mitch.
Thanks again, Mitch.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Like, follow, subscribe, please.
Yeah, that.